a consensus, a resounding agreement, and their effectiveness. When it comes to the climate crisis, the overwhelming scientific consensus is clear. Approximately 97% of actively publishing climate scientists agree that human activities are causing global warming and climate change. This statistics is not just a number, it represents the unified voice of experts who have dedicated their lives to studying our planet's climate. Moreover, more than 99.9% of peer reviewed scientific papers affirm that climate change is mainly caused by humans. This is based on a comprehensive survey of 88,125 climate related studies. If nearly all experts in a field are in agreement, it's a strong indication that the findings are robust and credible. What is Australia's what is Australia's real fossil fuel plan and how does it compare? The nations doubling down on coal, oil, and natural gases revealed. At COP28, almost 200 countries struck a deal to transition away from fossil fuels. The summit president hailed the pledge as historic, but critics say the agreement is weak and full loopholes. Actions speak louder than words, of course, and governments often break their promises. With this in mind, the annual production gap report looks at the discrepancy between countries' projected fossil fuel production and the goal of limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees centigrade or 2 degrees centigrade. The latest report was released just before COP28 and makes for shocking reading. Does reducing carbon emission really make a difference? Carbon dioxide removal, a promising solution. Reducing carbon dioxide emission is a topic that has been widely discussed and debated over the years as the world grapples with the effects of climate change. Many wonder if their efforts to cut down on carbon emission are truly making a difference. It's like trying to clean a room that keeps getting messy. You might question if your efforts are worthwhile with an motive and friendly tone. Let's explore the impact of reducing carbon emissions and the tangible benefits it brings to our environmental and lives. What if climate doomsday predictions are more politics than science? Historical accuracy of climate's model. Climate models have been a cornerstone of understanding global warming trends. Over the past 50 years, these models have generally been successful in predicting temperature changes. A study evaluating these models confirmed that their projection closely matched observed data, reinforcing their reliability. However, like any predictive tool, they are not without their limitation. Models often rely on assumptions about future human behavior and technological advancement, which can introduce uncertainty. Despite these challenges, the core message remains consistent. The planet is warming. This consistency offers a compelling case for the scientific foundations of climate predictions. Why carbon dioxide might not be the ultimate villain we were told it was. The role of carbon dioxide in global emission. Carbon dioxide is often portrayed as the chief culprit in the climate change narrative, primarily because it is the most emitted greenhouse gas due to human activities. In 2010, carbon dioxide accounted for about 76% of global greenhouse gas emission. This dominance can be attributed to widespread burning of fossil fuels for energy and deforestation. However, while carbon dioxide is the most prevalent, it does not necessarily mean It's the most potent. Focusing slowly on carbon dioxide, Focusing solely on carbon dioxide might divert attention from other, more impactful gases. It's crucial to recognize that while carbon dioxide is a significant player in the atmospheric drama, it may not be the sole villain in this environmental story. What if nature is far more resilient than climate scientists claim? Nature-based solution, a beacon of hope. Nature-based solutions are proving to be a powerful lie against climate change. These actions focus on protecting sustainably, managing and restoring ecosystem, providing dual benefits to biodiversity and human well-being. Imagine a world where instead of solely relying on technological solution, we harness the power of nature itself. By restoring wetlands or planting more trees, we not only combat climate change but also enhance our own quality of life. These solutions are like nature's own toolkit, ready to be used if we choose it. They highlight the potential of ecosystem to heal themselves and serve as a reminder of the intricate balance between nature and humanity. Thank you. Please subscribe, like, comment, share.